Welcome to the Gaming After 40 video podcast, episode 2. In our next couple of episodes, we're going to be taking a look at the history of Midway games. But first, it has been suggested that I may have been too harsh on Treasure Island Interactive in our previous episode. Here now with a brief editorial, my wife, Karen.
We all know you get what you pay for, and it was only $1!
Thanks, hon, but I respectfully disagree. Midway Games was founded in 1958 and survived for more than 50 years, ultimately filing for bankruptcy in 2009. The original Midway Manufacturing Company produced electromechanical games as legal, non-gambling diversions for amusement parlors and traveling carnivals. Most of these were target shooting games of one kind or another. Game technology was evolving, but not rapidly. In 1969, the company merged with Bally, a former competitor with roots in the casino industry, and Bally Midway made a natural transition to video games in the 1970s. The company imported early Japanese video games like Taito's Gunfight, and also developed its own arcade hardware, working with engineering firm Nutting Associates. This platform hosted classics like Space Zap, Wizard of War, and Gorf, and was still in use in 1981 when The Adventures of Robbie Roto came out. In 1977, Bally Midway released the Bally Professional Arcade, later renamed and spun off as a separate company. The renamed Astrocade shared sophisticated hardware and design talent with Midway's coin-ops of the period, but the console's marketing was hamstrung by Midway's insistence that the game titles be changed. Take a look at this comparison. Midway's Wizard of War coin-op by designer Bob Ogden, versus the Astrocade, The Incredible Wizard, also programmed by Ogden. It was leagues ahead of the Atari 2600 Wizard of War, shown here, but great games under unofficial titles were not enough to make the console a hit. Thanks to the system's basic cartridge and cassette drive, however, a vibrant hobby community continued to release tools and games long after its commercial demise. In the arcades, Midway continued to import Japanese titles, yielding 2 monster hits. In 1978, Midway's long partnership with Taito brought Space Invaders to the U.S., and in 1980, Namco's Pac-Man made its American debut bearing the Midway logo, along with Rally X, which was expected to be the big hit. Maybe it was the catchy opening jingle. Clearly superior to the Pac-Man intermission music. Midway also developed memorable games of its own. Spy Hunter and Tapper were 2 of its biggest hits of the early 1980s. Midway subcontracted GDI to develop Ms. Pac-Man, and after some initial consternation over the unauthorized homegrown sequel, Namco adopted the game as its own. Midway also licensed console versions of its games to various publishers, and finally started producing its own cartridges, just as the industry tanked in the mid-1980s. Many companies went under, and a period of industry consolidation followed, with Williams snapping up both Midway and Atari games. Next time, Midway rises from the ashes and launches a major 90s franchise. Thanks for tuning in to the Gaming After 40 video podcast. Check out our blog at www.gamingafter40.com.